Hi, if you're interested in learning how to make a femme bustier like this, keep watching. This is the pattern and I'm going to show you how to cut it. This is freehand on paper, everything is easy. So stick with me, let's start. So the first thing that we're going to be taking down is our measurements. Please do well to get yours. This is mine. So this is my shoulder 16, bust 38, under bust 32, waist 31, shoulder to bust point 11, shoulder to armhole 8, shoulder to under bust 15, and shoulder to waist 18. So make sure you take yours. So another issue that I see most designers face, they don't know what to use as their dart intake. So I came across this when I was doing my research, sorry, and it has been working for me. So I decided to share with you, my guys. And it's when I'm using freehand, by the way. It's all about you minusing your under bust from your bust. So my bust is 38 inches and my under bust is 32 inches. So I'm going to minus 38 minus 32. I will have 6. So now look at this table. Where we have 6, you have your dart as 2.25 or 2.5. So you do your own measurement, get your bust and your under bust, minus your round bust from your round under bust. Look at the figure it gave you, the difference, and look at the corresponding figure to use as your dart. So let's go into the drafting proper. So yeah, I already outlined all the vertical measurements. That is my shoulder, shoulder to bust point, shoulder to on the bust, shoulder to waist, and shoulder to my blouse length. If you are stopping at your waist, it's absolutely fine. So now I'm going to mark my shoulder divided by 2, and I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. We don't need this basically since we are making a breast tube, but it's going to serve as a guide. Just keep on watching. So now I'm just going to create a false neckline so that we can communicate what I'm doing. So now you can remember my shoulder to armhole is 8 inches. So from that 1 inch you came down by for the shoulder slant, come down by your 8 inches to get your armhole. So now I'm just going to bring the shoulder measurement down so that I can get a straight line. Okay, look at it. Then I will connect my shoulder slant to that armhole depth to get my armhole like this. Please pardon the noise around, there's a party going on in my area, okay, but we have to make this for you guys. So now we're just going to create armhole curve using your free hand. Now the next thing, the main thing that we're here, we need to know how low we want our bustier to be or the breast tube to be. I came down from my shoulder by 6 inches. You can come down by 4, 5, as low as you want, okay? It totally depends on you, but I came down by 6 inches from my shoulder to get where my bustier will start from. Now go to your bust point, get your nipple to nipple divided by 2. You mark that on your bust point, you mark it on your under bust, mark it on your waist, mark it on your blouse length, and also mark it on that 6 inches you came down by, or whatever number you came down by, right? So that is my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is, sorry, my nipple to nipple is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So that is what I marked from that 6 inches all the way to the hem. All right. So now we want to make use of these our formula or our table. Now you know that from our measurement or our calculation, the difference of my bust and under bust was 6 inches. 38 minus 32 gave us 6, right? So look at it very well. Oh. So my difference is 6 inches. So the corresponding dart is 2.25 or 2.5. So me, I'm going to use 2.5. If you use 2.25, it is still good. So now I'm marking the smaller part on the middle and I'm marking the bigger part on the side. So the middle part, you will take the smaller number. This 2.5 now, I put 1 on that middle part and I put 1.5 on the other side. 1.5 on this side, 1 on the middle part. Can you see it now? So I'm going to connect it. So on this middle, you put the smaller figure. I share the darts unequally and I put the smaller figure on that middle part and put the bigger one on the side. And you just connect with a straight line like so. So now this part you are going to connect with a straight ruler. Please, just as you are seeing on your screen, connect it because it's going to help you to sew it easily. Now it is only on the other bust to the bust point that you get a curve or you curve it. Can you see what I'm doing? So just place your curve slightly and curve like that. Finish. And go to the other side and curve it just like that. As you can see, your bustier is ready and it's going to give you a very good fit. Simple, just use that table and you are good to go. So now I want to decide how low my neckline will be. So I'm going up from my bust point by 2 inches. Okay, so you can decide how low you want it to be, but please don't let it get to your bust point except you are putting an illusion net there. Okay, now since we've gotten that, the next thing to do now is to put our bust measurement. So on that your armhole line, put your bust divided by 4. Okay, you can see on that line that there's a dart there. You know we're going to cut it out. Now measure it. Whatever you take out, you replace it back. I have about 1.25 there, so just get that line and replace it back. Okay, look at now, everything is okay. Now do same for your under bust. Okay, your under bust, my under bust is 32 divided by 4 8, and I measure whatever I took out for the dart and I replaced it back. My waist 31 divided by 4 7.75, measure the dart that I took out, I replaced it back like so. Did same for the hem or for my blouse length. For this part I used my hips. Okay, or you can measure around your blouse length, you use it, divide by 4, put it down and make sure you replace the dart. It's as simple as A, B, C and D. You don't really have to stress yourself. So now I just want to make a connection. All right, make my connections like so. Okay, make my connections like this. As you can see, I did not make it to that point because if I put it like that, it will be looking funny. It doesn't matter. When you are doing your final fitting, you use your accurate measurement, it will still work. It will still work. So that is it, like so, and we are good to go. So now for that part, you don't need to stress yourself. Everything is fit. That part is going to be very fit. The only thing that will happen is if you want to use yoke. If you want to use yoke, you have to replace that data you took out like this. Place it there and replace it there also. Then you make your connections. Sure, you understand now. But now we're not using that. We want that chest line to be firm, so we are good to go. Now I'm just making my sewing allowance of 1.5 inches. Okay, you can use 2, you can use 2.5. If you want to use half, you are perfecto. You can decide to use half, but I made use of 1.5 and I'm going to mark that as our allowance. So you can see it is looking beautiful, looking great. And now you know your blouse, you have to sit well on your body. You are going to go up from the side by 2 inches and connect it to your that leg just like that. Everything easy peasy. All right, and this is how our draft is looking right now. If you have any questions, if you have any issue, please do let me know. All right, so there's one thing I want us to do right now. You know our armhole, our original armhole is 8, but since we are making it a strapless, that is breast tube, it will be too low. So go up from that 8 by 1 inch and connect like this. So you see, go up just like that and connect to give you 1 inch so that your underarm will not be too exposed. You will not be seeing your underarms. Not nice. I want to introduce you to my Bustier class. This class was originally 4K, but I've seen a lot of designers struggling with making bustiers and I just decided to do a discount. See, this class is going to teach you everything here, the professional method. Now I did a free video to teach you the freehand, but in this class 37 detailed video from drafting, cutting to sewing to fitting, everything you are getting for 1K, and the video is yours for life. It is yours for life. Let's take a good look at this pattern for our princess armhole draft. Like, I broke it down. It is very simple, trust me. I want you to be able to compete with those that went to fashion school this year. The price is just 1K. Click the link in the comment section now to pay. People paid 4K for this class that I'm giving for 1K. Okay, let me use this as New Year gift. I have posted it before and some smart designers took opportunity, but I'm saying it again. Do not miss it. It's just 1,000. Can you see how we're cutting this now? Can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see the shape? Now, this and more you are going to learn. Armhole princess, shoulder princess, and an advanced way of cutting this breast tube. You are going to love it. So now you're going to add half inch, add half inch to that part, okay, so that you use it to join the middle. Do not forget to add half inch. Now this is the pattern. If you are using freehand, you want something sharp, you are good to go. So now you are going to face the back. Make sure you keep 2 inches of allowance there. So the back is simple. Just do your shoulder, your armhole, everything like we did for the front, okay? And for the back, there's no bust point, there's no under bust. It's just your waist and your blouse length. So that's our waist, okay? And also, I came down by 6 inches. Oh, do not forget, whatever you came down by for the front, also come down by that for the back. You can see. So now on your waistline, go in by 1 inch to do your back tightening to avoid puff. This was one of the major challenge from my last video, okay? Now you go in on your waist by 1 inch, connect it to the 6 inches you came down by, and also connect that 1 inch down to your hemline, or if it's to your or if it's your waist, sorry, your waist is already okay. Now we want to put in our dart. Do you get? This is the dart now. So our dart, which is nipple to nipple, all right, please, not from that 1 inch, from the straight center back, put in your dart. Nipple to nipple divided by 2. Mine is 4. 8 divided by 2, 4. But in some cases, when we do this, after this back tightening, the dart will be too close to the zipper. So what I did is to add half inch to that nipple to nipple divided by 4, okay? From that straight line, from your straight center back. Please pay attention to this place. It's originally 4, but it might be too close to the zipper after sewing, so I added half inch. It will not change anything. It's going to be perfect. So do the same thing. Measure whatever you have and bring it down so you can get a straight line to connect your dart. So the dart, I'm connecting it straight to that 6 inches I came down by. Can you see it? Our back is coming out. So now we want to put in the dart for the back. The back does not need any serene. Just use half inch on both sides, or 0.75 highest. There's no bust at the back that we want to contour, you get. So but I use 0.75. You can use half inch, you will get the same result. Then also on that -6 line, go out by half inch. We need to still tighten that chest area too. And on this place, come back by whatever you used on your waist. Use the same dart on your waist for the hemline, okay? You can see I said I use 0.75 for my waist. That is what I use for the hemline. But at this chest area, this -6, I used half inch. It shouldn't be too big, okay? Just to make sure that the back is firm like that, and we are good to go. So the next thing to do now is to put in our bust measurement on the armhole from your straight center back. Please pay attention to this place. So now 38 divided by 4, 9.5. So you can see that on that line we are going to take our dart. So measure the dart that is there and do replace it back, my brothers and my sisters. Do not forget. It's too much is better than it's not enough, okay? So now on your waistline, pay attention. You are not starting from your straight center back, you are starting from your curved center back. That is that 1 inch. That is where your waist measurement will start for the back. All right, then measure your dart and replace it back. Also do same for the for the hemline. Sorry, look at this hemline now. This waist started from the 1 inch you came in by. The waist started from the 1 inch. Your waist measurement will start from that 1 inch you came in by. But for this hem and for that chest area, start from the straight center back. Measure your dart and replace it. Always replace it, my dears. Replace it, because somebody's gonna cry. All right, so now we're just going to connect. The back is quite easy. If you sit down and you watch this video again, I bet you, if your customer will give you cold mouth to relax and calm your nerves. See, we're almost done. Now I just want to add 1.5 for sewing allowance. Just add it like that and also connect it. Please forgive this noise. Please, I'm sorry. There's one groove going on going on close to my house, so I'm very sorry. There's nothing I can absolutely do, but we have to record this. So The next thing that we want to do now is to put in our zipper allowance. So now follow the shape, follow that V shape to put your zipper allowance. Me, I'm using 1 inch. Can you see it now? Mark it up. There is no way that you will have, as far as you know how to fix zip, there is no way that you will have issues. No way, lie, your back is going to lay. So I've sorted out that problem for my last video. Now you can decide how low you want your back to be. If you want your back to be low or you want to leave it straight, no problem. Also here now, if you want to use a yoke, that was what I was explaining. Replace your that if you want to use yoke, but now there's no yoke, so we're good to go. Now if you want your back to be low, you come down by how low you want it to be. You want to show them your back, come down by how low and connect it to your armhole like that. Okay, if you want to leave it straight, good and fine, everything sweet like that. You can see that our back is very, very complete, and now we can cut. Also remember that we went up by 1 inch so that our armpits will not be showing our, so replace it back. Replace it back, my loves, replace it back. Simple, just simple like that. And we are going to cut this out, just simple and easy. Now for those that want to pay for the class, I want you to send me a WhatsApp message immediately, and once I get the confirmation of your 1K is very easy. Like, I made it so easy. I know times are difficult, times are hard, but that shouldn't stop you from learning. And I know courses are very expensive these days. So 1K is not even enough to buy data that will last. If you are like me that used to use Instagram every day, 1K data is not enough. Okay, go up by 2 inches, just like we did for the front, to give the side shape. So it's on a discount fee. I'm going to leave a link in the comment section of this video. Do not miss it, guys. See, the students are paid previously 4K. In my next course, I will be giving them discounts because it sounds like cheating. Grab this opportunity while you can. I'm waiting on the other side of my WhatsApp to welcome you into the class. The videos are already there. Immediate access. Go come. There is no go come. You are going to have immediate access to the class. All right. Now, this is it. This is how the back will look. Simple and easy. All you have to do is on that area, make sure you add half inch. Okay, on your dart area. On your dart area, please add half inch so that you can join it together and you'll not be short. Everything's looking nice, everything is looking sweet. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this has clarified some of the misconception or misunderstanding for my last video, and I love you all for sticking with me. It's been a while that I posted a video. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate. God bless you all. And as you can see, these are all the patterns. You can see both the front and the back at the armhole side. They are equal, they are aligning. Okay, make sure yours are aligning also. Thank you guys, love you. Mwah.